So, what is up, YouTube? Kind of welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I posted on here, and I just want to make this video because clarify a couple things. So, back then when I was posting videos, a lot, and I was really enthusiastic about because I kind of had in the back of my mind that I had some motivators, and one of those motivators was obviously I felt like I could put some time into this, provide a lot of value, help a lot of guys, and in the end, push a product. But then I realized, okay, secondly, my second motivator, I genuinely love teaching, helping people, you know, be kind of the person that I didn't have when I started, person I wish I had. And it don't take much from me. But then I realized, bro, like if I really put a lot of work, I try to sell this product, like on a good best month on organic traffic, because I don't think I would have been doing paid max 3K. Because I was gonna sell it at 150 bucks, 20K, because obviously it's a very good product. I wasn't gonna release a shit product. So I realized, bro, what the fuck? I don't need to work that hard. Because making 3K, okay, that's cool. But you gotta work. You gotta hop on calls with these guys. You gotta hold their hand, answer their requests. Because obviously you don't want scammer allegations. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I realized, bro, these guys are lazy. They want to be hand fed. They don't think they're really stupid. Some of them. Shout out my guys in the Discord, man. You feel me? But it was the case, and I realized if I'm gonna put that much work in, because I still have to make videos, by the way, on TikTok. If I'm gonna put that much work in, I might as well put that work into my business. Try to scale that business to 10K months. And alhamdulillah, I think a couple months ago I hit my first 10K month. Now I haven't come anywhere close to that after that. I think that's just the usual case for everyone in this space. It almost happens like a mistake. Let me turn this off. But yeah, that's the way it works, and here we are. So I want to be back documenting. So I want to make it clear that I don't think, bro, I don't think I'm gonna sell anything to you guys, and that just makes it easy for me to make content because I don't have to worry about, oh, am I gatekeeping? Am I doing shit? No, I'm just here chilling, documenting my journey. If you guys want to tag along, that's cool. But also, don't expect to come here and kind of get value. Not because I'll be gatekeeping, but it's just not what I'm making content for. If maybe I'm talking about my business and you hear an insight, that's cool. If you have a question I feel like I can answer, that's cool. I can answer. But that's not what this channel is for. This channel is for me to look back on in a couple years and say, damn, this nigga really did it. This nigga really went and done everything he went on to say. This nigga really went and did this nigga really went and did everything he said he would do. You feel me? And there's a video I made on this channel a couple years ago when I started out saying I'm gonna make 10K a month from Nige, Halal, doing copywriting. So a couple things I got wrong. Uh, First of all, I'm not in Nige, but not being a Nige does not in any way influence what happened. So that's not a thing. Secondly, it wasn't from copywriting. I mean, the skill of copywriting is very important in what I do. I'm gonna explain what I do in a bit. And also, it is halal. So I think, yeah, those are the only two things, not copywriting and not from Nige, right? I remember I was in my mom's car, the car I used to drive, the car I had my accident in. So I literally remember going to film that. I went under a tree. I went and drove outside and went under a tree because I wanted to give it that aesthetic of like documenting and shit. So yeah. Um, what do? I do YouTube. So, like me, or guys like me who have a skill and they want to sell a course, let's say for example, let me give you an example with some of my clients. One of my clients, I'm not gonna mention his name, he's an appointment setting coach. He was appointment setter, now he becomes an appointment setting coach. He teaches people how to break into appointment setting. So I help him make content for YouTube so he can get more clients, and we've got amazing results. Another one of my clients is a tech sales coach. He helps people break into tech sales and become SDRs, and he's been able to do that for himself, and now he's just running up info. Another one of my clients helps tutoring business. Another one of my clients helps people learn Arabic. Another one of my clients is a personal branding coach. Another one of my clients is a growth operator. So basically, and just to give you guys an understanding of info, why people sell info. The reason people sell info, because a lot of those guys, so Zach, astaghfirullah, I was going to mention names. One of the guys, a tech sales guy. He still works in tech sales, not SDR anymore. He still works in tech sales. The personal branding guy still still does personal branding. Growth operating guy still runs his growth operating business. Tutoring guy still runs his tutoring business. The reason people start running info is just like when you get to a certain level in the business that you're running. Let's say you get to, so let me use a practical example. You get to, let's say, you get to 100K. Let's say you get to 100K a month, or let's just say 50K a month, right? Once you get to that level, the level of understanding you have, the level of expertise you have, the level of progress you have in terms of mistakes you've, lessons you've learned, etc., is so much, right? And the amount of work you have to do to go from 50K to 100K, the amount of team building and leadership and all. I'm sorry, guys, I'm sweating because I turned off the fan because it's hella loud. Maybe I should turn it on and test how it sounds because I just tweaked my mic settings. But the amount of work you have to do to go from like even like 30K to 100K, like it is so much. Scaling a business is actually hard, right? Like going from 0 to 1K or 0 to 10K, that's the hardest, right? Then it becomes easier. But then it becomes, there gets to a point, everything becomes easier, but then gets to a point where everything becomes super hard. And you need to literally become a different person to kind of scale that business because the kind of person who runs a 30K per month business is not the kind of person who runs a 100K per month business, who runs a million dollars a month business, right? So info just becomes this easy thing to do. It's like you already know all the mistakes, you already know all the gaps. Like you can literally just tell this guy, hey, set this up, set this up, set this up, run this ad, and you make money. I can charge 3K for that. If I charge 3K for that every month I bring in, let's say 5 clients, it's 15K with pretty low margins. So in your actual business, profit margins are gonna be higher. But with info, margin is super low. Like, okay, you pay your editor, you pay maybe a VA who's gonna help you fulfill and stuff like that. Pretty much it. You know, maybe pay a closer, sales guys, content guys, whatever. It's like you could be easily doing 80% profit margins depending on how you set up. And it's just an easy extra 100K, 200K, 300K at the end of the year, every single year. And easy money that easy 100, 200, 300K that you just sat on and uh, you didn't take advantage of. And which is like, why not do it? That's why people sell info, right? And just making that clear, 'cause a lot of people have very bad biases towards people who kind of sell courses. But yeah, as you can see, guys, I'm fucking overweight, bro. I'm fucking fat. I'm fucking fat. So that's another thing. That's another thing. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I grew up fat, and then in university, there was a girl I liked, and then what happened? Yeah, I told her I liked her, and obviously, you know how it goes. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. So, obviously, we went down the rabbit hole, bro. We started working out. I got in shape. I'm not gonna edit this video, so I would have added pictures. You're probably not even gonna find those pictures on the internet, bro, because I don't really be posting that much. But then I got in shape. I got jacked. I didn't get jacked. That's the problem. I didn't get jacked. I just lost weight and got in like decent shape, obviously compared to where I was coming from, and things were good, bro. Then propaganda. Started watching TikToks and YouTube, and I wanted to get jacked as shit, bro. I didn't want to be like skinny fat. I want to actually be jacked. I didn't want to just lose weight and be lean. I wanted to be jacked, bro. So when I started working out, training hard, lifting heavy, bro. I think my max bench at the time, that's back when I was in school, was probably like 130 kg. I might not be impressive to some guys, but it was impressive to me back then. That was 1 rep max, by the way. So yeah, I was lifting hard, training heavy, and then, bro, I just couldn't stop eating. So I think that was a bad transition for me to go from this guy who used to eat everything to the guy who stopped eating everything and just allow myself to go back to what I was, and that just never stopped, which is why we're here, really. And now obviously, when I started business, I definitely prioritized the business over my health, and wasn't working out as much, wasn't moving as much, was stuck on a laptop all day. So that's the case. But right now, life is good. Life is stable. I'm not living with my parents. So I'm I have more autonomy over my life and what I do every day. So I have no excuse to not be in shape right now, literally. So that's another one of my goals. Again, another one of my goals, which why I'm making this video, is Today is let's see, 25th of August. A lot of you guys don't know this, but I started this business less than 2 years ago. I think in a couple months, end of the year is gonna make it like 2 years really. And I've made a lot of money. And by a lot, I don't mean 100K, right? But I've made a significant amount of money, but I never have it. And that's just first of all, like whenever I say I never have it, like I just it always goes. And obviously it goes means I spend it, but like I can't even know what I'm spending it on because I don't do anything. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't really talk to women, so I'm not spending on women. I do like spend on my family and shit, but like I buy stuff. Like I bought this laptop, bought some mentorships, but where's the money going? Like even a month I make 10K. I can account for let's say 6, 7K of that money. I don't know where the rest went. And there's a couple of things. First of all, there's no barakah in my life. And if you're not Muslim, barakah is just like barakah is just like blessing. It's like doing less, like making more while doing less. It's just like Allah's blessing, and this comes from you being good. Like you're doing what you need to do. You know, you're being sincere. You're having fear of Allah. You know, you're not doing what you're not supposed to do, and this brings barakah into your life and in your business. It's like blessing. Literally means blessing. My name is Mubarak, which means the blessed. Like, oh, this thing is. Oh, bro, I'm explaining Arabic now. So if you say Rajulun Mubarak. So you say that's a blessed man. You say that man is a blessed man. So I go down, touch on or something like that. But that's what Mubarak means. So when I say Baraka, that just means blessings. So I feel like I didn't have no blessings because I was not the best in my behaviors and stuff like that. And I think on the 1st of August, my dad sent me and my brother on Umrah. So that was really amazing. And I feel like that's really good and was came at a very, very good time. And so it kind of shifted my perspective. It's like, because I was working, see, I'm working hard every day, um, lazy every day. And by late, I'm working hard, but I'm still not enjoying it. Sleeping late, doing all that. You know, not the best of my prayers in terms of praying on time, praying with proper khushu and all that. And so there's no barakah. And even though I would make the money, which is another test, bro. So sometimes Allah will allow you to make the money, but you don't see the money. You know, so sometimes people don't even make money at all and they feel like, oh, I ain't got shit. But like, you can make money and not see it. Literally, there was times I would have zero in my bank. Literally, which makes no sense. And what made me realize this was I was with my dad and I was trying to tell him about business because I wanted to stop school for a bit, which you know I'm in Egypt, by the way. I wanted to take a gap year in my master's and just focus on the business. And he was like, okay, so what have you been doing all this time? I told him, yeah, I've been making money literally the month where I made 10K. And he's like, how much you got in your savings? And I had nothing. Well, by nothing, I don't mean zero. I mean, like, I've had up to 1 million. But all this work that I'm working, oh, mom, I'm working, oh, I got to build a business, oh, this, clients. I have nothing to show for it. And that just made me realize, bro, it really is not about how much you make. It really is about what you keep. And so I've kind of set a goal for myself, which is the real purpose of making this video. I've set a goal for myself to, by the end of the year, I want to have 40 million Naira in savings. So for anyone who doesn't know what that is, that's like 30K USD, which means in 4 months I got to make at least 7.5K USD. Um, I do have an idea of how I'm gonna go about it. Now, do I think I'm gonna reach that goal? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Does that mean I don't believe in myself? Hell no. I don't know anybody more confident in their ability than me. Right? I don't know any, world superstars. So those guys. So, but like literally, I don't know anybody more confident in ability than me. If you know me in real life, like we be playing FIFA, we do anything. I'm gonna beat your ass, and I'll back myself, and I'll walk and I talk. You know, I walk it like I talk it, and I'm confident. So that doesn't. It's not me saying, "Oh, I don't believe in myself." It's just like mathematically from where I'm at right now to being able to do that consistently. I can see the plan now. Whether that works out in my favor, that's a different topic. But that is my goal. And again, the goal is not to like the money is not the goal. The goal is the goal. What you the prize like the money. The money is the goal, but the money is not the prize. You know, finishing the race is the goal, but the prize is the medal. Prize is the recognition. You know what I'm saying? So just to give you that distinction. So that money is the goal, but the prize for me is going through the gauntlet and becoming the kind of person that can do that. That can say, hey, I want to lock in for this amount of time and going ahead and doing it. Whether I reach it or not, I think I can reach it. Like, it's not impossible, but it is gonna take a lot of work. It's not gonna be easy if I do it. So it's becoming a kind of person who can put his head down, put his foot down, and say, "Yo, I'm gonna do this shit. I want to do this shit. I'm gonna do it." Also, Loki had a bet with my dad that I'm gonna do it, which is one of my motivators because I want to prove that nigga wrong. But yeah, it's pretty much it for this video. I'm gonna try to post content consistently. I've got the whole kind of setup going on. It's not really a setup, bro. It's just I moved my stuff around. The previous setup I didn't like it. My desk was over there. My bed was like literally here. That's so uncomfortable, man. The camera angles was funny because like I didn't have space to give distance to my camera. Right now I do. And I think I kind of like this. You guys let me know if y'all need me to tweak something. I also just tweaked my microphone settings. So hopefully this shit isn't ass throughout the video. And because I'm not gonna edit this, I'm literally just gonna throw it up. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, man. This has been going on for what? 16 minutes. And if you stayed, shout out you, dog. You guys can genuinely ask me any questions in the comments about, you know, join. So what's happened to my Discord? I'm not trying to sell anything, but like it is genuinely the best place to communicate with me. Like if you want to ask anything, genuinely, it is genuinely the best place. And yeah, pretty much it. Um, just tap in, subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna be documenting the journey. So right now, let me even be like super, super transparent in terms of the journey. Right now, I got. Is this a good idea? I think this will. My mom will think this is a bad idea if I leak what I have right now. Oh, okay, okay, okay. My mom will think this is a bad idea, but like, let me check my account. And so, okay, I'm also owing. And by owing, it's not some crazy debt. I'm not. It's not whatever. But like, I bought a program on a payment plan, a second program, and I'm owing a guy 2K. So I'm 2K behind, right? So right now I got 1 million in my bank. 2K behind. 2K is basically 2.6 million. Um, expecting some payments at the end of this month. I'm expecting a $600 from one guy. Expecting a little over, a little over that from another guy, and I think with that I'll be able to pay that guy off, and then we would technically be starting from zero, and we just need to lock in right now. After this, I'm about to make some videos for outreach so I can reach out to some guys, some warm leads, which I've been lacking on. Bro, I've kind of been disappointed in myself and people who believe in me, bro. I'll be honest, but hey, man, I don't like to cry about shit. I just like to do shit. So right now, I'm about to do some shit, and that's it for this video. Really, let's see how this came out, bro. Hopefully, it wasn't terrible.